Now, the final coronavirus restrictions in Scotland have been lifted today, as wearing face masks in public places and on public transport are no longer a legal requirement. Although the restrictions have been removed, the Scottish Government still urges Scots to continue wearing face masks.
Yes, well, it comes after Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon was actually reported to the police for not wearing a mask when visiting a shop in South Lanarkshire. Well, our Scotland reporter, Davie Donaldson, joins us now with more on this. Thank you very much, Davie. So, gosh, bad news for Nicola Sturgeon, is it?
Yeah, it certainly appears that way. The first video Nicola Sturgeon put out herself on social media, on Twitter, it did show her not wearing a mask for a couple of seconds and then rectifying that by putting a mask on. However, since then, other footages have emerged at this barber shop in East Kilbride near Glasgow, where she clearly isn't wearing a mask. That's what it certainly appears to look like, and that's been reported to police. So, yeah, it looks like it could be a breach of the rules, and you have to say the timing of it as well. You know, just the day, 2 days before we no longer have to wear masks as law, it's guidance, and I'm sure some people will continue to wear them, but really, really bad timing. The Scottish Conservatives have come out and called it blatant hypocrisy. The Lib Dems have also had a go as well, saying she's in breach of her own rules. So, yeah, it's really, the spotlight's certainly been shined on Nicola Sturgeon, and we'll see what happens with this. But this comes obviously today, as I said there, that people in Scotland no longer have to wear masks on trains and public places, i.e. pubs, restaurants, etc. So I'm sure that'll be a relief to many, but certainly from what I've seen today, I was down at the Lithgow train station earlier and some people were still wearing them. And I think they will continue to still wear them, but yeah, as for Nicola Sturgeon, this one's not going to go away anytime soon.
Yes, and some will say it just shows how ridiculous the rules were in the first place. I mean, reporting somebody for not wearing a mask, I do sort of think, get a life, to be honest.
Probably does, but then at the same time, you know, I do quite enjoy the fact Sturgeon's been reported to the police.
Yes. Now, Davie, are people worried about rising cases? Obviously, especially the vulnerable, they'll be saying, actually, this hasn't changed anything for me. You know, coronavirus, the risk of coronavirus hasn't changed. So some people will be very worried about this change.
Yeah, a lot of people will be worried about, you know, the numbers in Scotland still being very high. I think we've got 2,000 cases the other day, so certainly some people will be very, very wary about this. And, of course, we've all seen new strains of it, so again, there's nothing to stop something like that happening, and we're back to square one. I'm sure we all wish that not to happen. I think in Scotland there's been a real feeling, you know, that we're 3 months behind England in terms of the face masks. A lot of people feel here that, you know, we should have followed suit a little bit sooner afterwards, and why are we still having to wear face masks? And I suppose the laughable situation that some people see is when they're in a bar or restaurant and not wearing it when they're sitting down, and then having to wear it when they go to the toilet, so which a lot of people see really doesn't make much of a difference. But that was the law. Of course, the law's not enforced, and I'm sure a lot of restaurants and cafes like the one here over my shoulder in Lithgow will be very, very happy that the law is changed now and it's for guidance. And as I say, you will still get people quite within their own right, and it's obviously up to the individual to wear the mask, but I think we will see a lot of people not bothering.